What's up, guys? It's Young Trader here with my friend Colton, and today we're going to be showing you a couple easy steps to get you invested if you don't know how to start investing at a young age. So let's get into it. The easy way to start investing and to get rich, just like everybody else, you want a Lambo, but you got to start somewhere, so this is where we're going to start. There's several main concepts you need to learn before investing, and Colton will tell you about a couple of them.
To start off, we're going to show you the three main concepts that you need to know when you start. Number one is time. Number two, you need to educate yourself. And number three is the essence of don't give up.
You need time to learn the markets. You need to understand the patterns and algorithms that the stocks follow in their chart layout. So that's something very precise where you need to know when investing in stocks. You need to look at a chart, and by the time you get good at it, you'll understand if it's overbought, oversold, if it's a good entry or not. You need to find a couple stocks you like, master them, make sure you know their prices, their fundamentals, their financials, some in and out that you can guarantee, feel confident in making a play in. And as well, the time advantage. The younger you are, the statistics show that if you start investing younger, you have a higher chance of getting richer faster than somebody in their 40s or maybe even mid-30s that are just trying to start investing. So time is of the essence, and the sooner you start, the sooner you can get going.
And to add to that, back in our high school class, we had a money management class through Dave Ramsey. This will show you something like investing young. It's something simple as this. You take $2,000 a year from, I'm pretty sure it was the age of 19 until the age of 27. So that's 8 years. $16,000 in 8 years that you put into either it was in a Roth IRA or an IRA. I'm not 100% sure which one it was, but by the time that you were 50 or 55 years old, you had over $2 million. And that's just from putting $16,000 away at a young age. But here, we can show you how to make that $2 million potentially at a younger age on top of that $2 million plus more.
Obviously, you need to invest in yourself as you're the person that's going to be mostly making the plays. So you need to understand your capabilities and characteristics to make good plays, which equals more money. So what you can do is just know it doesn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of long hours, late nights, study constantly. Just put in the work, because what you put in is what you get out. So if you're constantly working, understanding the markets, watching the price movement, you'll eventually get it right and you'll start bringing some money in. And also, you need to stay disciplined. Discipline is very hard because you always want to get in that risky play or whatever, but you need to scope it out a little bit before you just throw a bunch of money into something that you don't know much about. And I see a lot of people get burned because they like to spend money and they don't know what they're investing in, and they usually don't get out what they put back in. So definitely keep the discipline. If you stick to a plan, follow that guideline and don't stray away from it.
Early on when we started investing, I think it was about 3 summers ago now, there was a stock, it's called Dries. Some of you may have heard this before of what happened. There was one day, I'm pretty sure it started off around $4, something like that. A few days later, it was at $16. 2 or 3 days after that, it hit $100 a share. So there's people that bought in at roughly $4 a share at this and put $10,000 in. This went up 25% times of their initial investment.
Right, at least tenfold. So if they put $1,000 in at $4 and it went up tenfold, they made at least $10,000.
At least. This is then $4 to $100 is way more than 10 times, but we're not going to try to throw out some weird numbers out there.
Right.
But the thing is that there was many people that bought through the whole time this was going up at 80, 85, 90. When you see the stocks are going up like that, you don't chase them. It's something that you're like, oh, it's going to go up. Oh, it's going to keep going up. But
what comes up must come down. So just make sure you stay educated and vigilant and watch the momentum shift. But if you guys remember Dries at all, just leave a comment down in the comment section if you were around back then.
And last but not least, it's something called don't give up. Things like that, you're going to get burned sometimes. There's times you're going to take losses and you're going to sit there and you're just going to look at yourself and you're going to go, man, I just want to take all my money out of here. I just want to let it sit in my bank account. It's much safer there. I can't touch it. I can't put it in a stock and potentially lose money. So this is where you have to look at yourself and understand, or at least tie into time and tie back into educating yourself. You need to know that if you're educating yourself on these stocks and you have the time put in, you know that if you give up now, you've wasted all that time. If you don't give up, you have all this time invested in yourself. Not investing in your money. That's not what we're worrying about here. If you invest in yourself now, the money will come later. And that's what this is all about in the end.
And also, fast money usually doesn't come as fast as you think. as you invest, the time is going to come regardless. So if something seems like it's a little bit longer of a play and you don't get your money back as fast as you want, it's alright, because as you get older, you understand and appreciate the time to let it mature, and you usually get a greater return, and it's usually safer play. Everybody wants the fast money, but it takes time to build wealth. So make sure when it comes to it, just understand that time is usually of the essence, but once again, it can help save you in the long run.
Time is the most important thing that we have in life, and as we all know, we have a lot of it, but at the same time, there's not a lot of it.
And lastly, one of the characteristics I want to talk about is gaining experience. As you go through the trials and tribulations of being a trader, you're going to experience extreme highs and extreme lows. Everybody's been there, and you have to start somewhere. But the more that you do some hands-on learning and trading, maybe even take a couple losses, you're going to understand how sweet it is to win, and hopefully you can stick to that path and make good plays and hopefully become rich fast.
Throughout this series, we hope to bring you guys information that's going to help you out. That's what this is all about. You know what? We're here. We've got our friends trying to get investing now. Some of them are making money. Some of them look at us like, all right, I'm just not going to listen to you. And you know what? I mean, people have their different ways of doing stuff. But if you sit here and you watch these videos and you pay attention to what we're saying, don't take it 100% to how we want it. Do what you want to do with it. But at least you now have the knowledge that you can say, okay, well, I can take that into consideration of what I want to do. I can look at this and go, okay, I can take that, put it here. I can put this there. It's not even only for the stock market. There's other things you could use this for.
Right. And if you like any of our videos, we're going to be posting a lot of content, so make sure you subscribe, get to know us. Pretty cool guys, and we just like to build a nice community of traders. Anybody of all ages, if you like to trade stocks, give us a subscription and let us know you're here. Thank you.